Always alerting, always tracking. This is Next Weather.
Well, 10:18 is your time, and when you see footage like that, it makes you almost thankful that what we are only having to deal with is the heat here in South Florida, okay? Right now, it is a very warm start to your Saturday. It currently feels like it's in the lower 90s across all of the area. 91 is what it feels like in Homestead and Miami, 90 in Fort Lauderdale, and 93 even in Key West. Now, our feels like temperatures today, I think most of us are going to feel like we're in the upper 90s, but some isolated areas, especially as you make your way further inland, will reach triple-digit feels like temperatures, and these are only going to go up as we go throughout the next several days. So hydrate early in the day, especially if you plan on being outside without any point of the afternoon or early evening, as these feels like temperatures near the triple digits aren't going anywhere anytime soon. On the thermometer, we'll climb to the lower to mid 90s today, warmer as you make your way inland. Our areas along the coast, they kind of get that benefit from being or receiving that breeze off of the Atlantic. We'll still have a warm afternoon in the Keys in the mid 80s, but don't be fooled. It'll still very much feel like it's in the lower to mid 90s for you guys as well. If you're trying to beat the heat by heading to the beach, good news that a rip current risk is going to remain low, but the UV index, it is extreme. So please don't forget the sunscreen and reapply it throughout the day. Water temperatures in the mid 80s. That is actually fairly warm as you try and cool off there. Tomorrow morning, you'll wake up in the upper 70s for most of us. Maybe a few lucky spots like Kendall and Homestead stalling out in the mid 70s, but I could see 78 as you're waking up in Pembroke Pines, and maybe even 80 to 79 degrees from Marathon to Key West. 79, as I mentioned, in Key West. High temperatures over the next several days. Look at this. Our normal high is in the upper 80s, and I do see us kind of hovering around the lower 90s. Maybe we see a slight dip as we head towards Saturday of next week, because we do have a cold front that's expected to move through the area. Not going to be a strong one for us, but it could at least provide a little bit of heat relief. Tuesday and Wednesday, maybe even Thursday of next week, I expect these to be our hottest days of the year so far, not only on the thermometer, but with our feels like temperatures well into the triple digits area wide. If we take a look a little bit further into the future, the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook does show a cooler air mass moving through the Midwest and up the Northeast, even cooling a good portion of the Southeast. However, our temperature chances are trending once again above average for South Florida. I still don't think that cold front is going to be able to provide enough oomph to lower our temperatures significantly. In regard to rainfall, I mean, you're going to have to kind of squint to find any, and you'll have to wait till the middle of next week to find it. The weekend and beginning of next week, dry, hot, muggy. As we head toward Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, some isolated rain chances, but right now only about a 10 to 20% chance, Terry.
All right. It would be nice if it rained, cool us off a bit. Thank you so much, Shane.